everyone. My name is Jubilee. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, I haven't been on for a while. A lot has been going on, but welcome back. And if you are new, make sure that you subscribe. Okay, share this video to anyone that you feel in your spirit that it's for, and like this video. Okay, so it can help other people, so it can get out to the people that need to see it, and I know it will. Now, there's a lot going on in the spirit, and there has been, and this is just groundbreaking what is happening in the spirit. It is now October, and many of you have been anticipating things to come through with your marriage, okay, with your spouse to be, and this is the real deal. And I know a lot of you have been in cycles of doubt and uncertainty, but in this time you must be certain, because God will not punish you with so many dreams, so many visions, and just so much on your heart about this marriage. So you must know that there's a timing for everything, and if this word is for you, make sure that this is for you. Always go before God and make sure about this. But you never want to give up, give your hopes up, so always make sure. Now, of course, there's been so many confirmations and everything, but I'm only going to give two here when it comes to the Strong's Concordance. And in the Strong's Concordance, it says it's 1242, and it says a covenant between two parties. Okay, a will, a testament, a covenant. Okay, and the other one is 553, which means I expect eagerly, wait for eagerly, look for, to await eagerly. Now, in this time, your spouse has been waiting for the okay from God, because sometimes we have the impression that our spouse is searching this whole time and all that stuff, but there's a preparation, there's a timing for everything. And when God releases a spouse, and specifically a man, when he releases a man to search for his wife, it won't be for long. Okay, I want to really make that just loud and clear for you guys to understand, because a lot of us have the impression like, oh, he's taking forever, like how is he not able to find me or whatever. Okay, now for all of us, it's all different. Some of you are, God has promised you a supernatural thing, okay, and I know that's for me as well. Some of you guys have met your husband in the spirit, and some of you guys have met your husband in the past, and some things transpired, and you guys did things too early, and so God pulled you guys apart to grow and all that. But just take the meat, leave the bones. Okay, the bones is what is not for you. Okay, but in this time, God has given them the okay. So he has created like a tunnel. Okay, I'm seeing a tunnel right now. God has opened that tunnel for them to come through and find you, because once it's open, okay, you're on the other side, so it's not going to be a long journey. Now, I'm going to share an experience that I had the other day. A lot has been happening in the spirit, and God wants me to explain something. So before I explain what happened the other day, God wants you to know, okay, these dreams, do not ignore the dreams that he is giving you. If your dreams are all of a sudden so much about you and your partner, like if you realize, okay, it's no longer just me in the dreams, it's me and my partner about certain situations, and God might even bring out like an insecurity that you're still dealing with, and he wants to, ensure and just remind you, like, hey, like, this is the partner that I made for you, so he's not going to care about that, and he's going to help you with that insecurity. But back to what I was saying. So I had, a supernatural experience. I've been experiencing a lot of things in the spirit, portals and stuff like that. But in this thing, in particular, I woke up in the morning and I saw an arm, okay? And I saw a hand, and I just woke up. So I was like, what is that? Like, but and then I came to my senses. I was like, oh, that's my husband, right? And he was reaching out, right? So I grabbed his hand, okay? And this is like, just like how you hold someone's hand in the physical, okay? Because this is actually happening, but this, like it literally happened, guys, okay? This is not a dream or anything, but this literally happened. I felt his hand. It was crazy, okay? So that happened, and some other things happened as well, but I'm not gonna get into that. But okay, that is just an example, okay? God has released the men to start looking for you, okay? If I would have, I was like, I shouldn't pull his hand because I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready, like his hand, okay? And if you guys don't understand portals and something, I don't know, maybe God will lead me to talk about that and all that stuff. But yeah, I was not ready for that because, I just woke up and everything. But it was crazy because it was literally his actual arm, his actual hand or whatever. And just ever since October happened, I'm just having so many dreams, so many spiritual things happening. God putting me into portals and just all these things for things to manifest. And so if God can do that for me, if he can do that in such a grand way, right, where I can God's having me explain something. So okay, God's like, just let him know. So another day I woke up and my husband was next to me, and I'm not even kidding, I'm not even joking, okay? Like, I'm not, you can inquire this with God yourself on your own time, but he was just smiling at me, okay? He was just smiling at me. He didn't say anything, and I was speechless. I was really shocked, and I was just touching his face. I was like, what is going on? Because this is his flesh. Like, it's not like it was just his spirit, like his flesh. I felt his flesh, right? So I was like, okay, this is really weird. So I was, and there was even clues on his body, okay? Like, so I was like looking at his face. I was looking at everything, okay? Because I was like, okay, let me understand these clues here. And so if God can do that for me, then what can he do more for you? There is such a grand process in the spiritual realm that no one talks about, because a lot of people, they're completely closed off spiritually. So, it takes forever, and then once it makes it in the physical, they don't know what to do, and it just seems, like a simple process, but it wasn't. And it's different for everybody, based on your spiritual maturity. Okay, where you are, God will meet you. He will absolutely meet you, and that's why he's meeting me in that area of the supernatural. Okay, so guys, it's time. Okay, he is meeting you where you are. God is meeting you where you are. He knows, okay? He has put those very desires in your heart. Okay, and it is time. And so in the next couple of weeks, even this week, okay, people are going to be united and reunited, and it's going to be a grand thing. Okay, I'm talking about really fast. So absolutely things are happening this October. Okay, so in this month things are happening, and just in a couple of weeks many of you are going to be engaged. Okay, mark my words, many of you. And right now, as I'm recording, it's 2:22. Let me screenshot that. But yeah, it's, God's not playing, and He wants you to know, I have not forgotten you. You have always been my jewel, and it's just so amazing how God is just doing this for us. Okay, I can literally be here forever explaining to you guys how many experiences that I've had just observing the things of God and how He has placed my marriage together in the supernatural, in the spiritual realm. And so if God can do that for me, then absolutely He can do it for you. So stretch your faith, open it up so that He can really show you who He is in His full power, in His fullness. But that's it, guys. Look, it is happening. You are getting married, and you are finally going to be with your match, the best match ever, because God has chosen this person for you.